What's going on YouTube? On the house here. Today I'm going to be giving you a tutorial on how to make a zombie bite with tendons. What you'll be needing: some liquid latex. I got this flesh color which didn't really help. Black paint and your basic color palette painting, cheap dollar paint, and a sponge, which you may want to throw away after you're done with it because it's totally unusable. Alright, so to make the tendons of the hand, what I like to do is get my sponge, and you can do this on pretty much any smooth surface. This works best on a smooth surface. But I'll just make a line, a really long line. Make sure it's kind of thick, because the thicker it is, the better it's going to come out. Make sure you make it kind of long too. You're going to make at least a good 3 or 4 of these lines. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes to let that dry, and I will show you what to do next. Alright, so it's just about dry. So what you're going to do is just basically roll the latex off the toilet. Alright, so now that you have all these guys rolled up, what you want to do now is pick one up and fold them in half. And they're really sticky, so you can basically put it together, twist it up a little bit, and there you have one tendon. Now if you want the tendons a little thicker, you can always fold it in half again, or depending on how long you have it, because this one came out a little short. So I'm going to leave him on the side, and there we have our first tendon. You can make it as thick or thin as you want. I don't think it really matters. So now you have your tendons. Alright, so what you want to do now is get some more of your liquid latex and start with the middle tendon, because that's the easiest to start with. Just make two little dabs on your wrist. Be sure to move quickly because this stuff does dry fast. Grab which tendon you want and just lay that sucker down, and he will stick right away. And just do the same thing for the next two. And there you have your first 3 tendons. Now you can begin putting on your layers of tissue paper. For this one, all you need to do is go around the tendons, because you want to have those exposed in the end. Make sure you have a good amount on there. So you get your first tissue, lay it on top. Don't worry if you get it all on there or not. You'll eventually cover everything as much as you need to. And then just peel off the excess. And just keep repeating this step until you have all your layers fixed onto your hand. Alright, so now that I have all the layers on, if you have anything sticking out on the edges or something, or something's not laying down just right, remember, zombies aren't perfect, so what you can do is just get a little bit more latex and just dab it over, flatten it out a little bit, cover it up. Alright, so now just give this a couple minutes to dry, and I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. Now that the latex is dry, and you'll know when it's dry when it's not tacky anymore, or when it's not like sticking to your fingers anymore, then you're ready to make your cut. So what you want to do is just grab not where a tendon is and just start making a hole, peeling it off. Remember, it can be edgy, it can be not very perfect. Prefer it not to be perfect because, you know, like I keep saying, zombie bites aren't perfect. Alright, so just get some more liquid latex and dab down the rest. Alright, now that you're ready to start painting, you're going to want to get your black, and you're going to be using quite a bit of black. So get your black, start painting the inside of the cut. And it's alright if you get some on the tendons because they need depth anyway. Alright, Now that you have your blacks on there, you can start painting some reds. I don't care about paint mixtures, so I'm just gonna put that in there. Start painting this red. No, that's not a real accent. I'm just trying to make the video a little bit more interesting. So you just start painting red. Make sure you get some color in there. It's alright if the red and black mix a little bit. Kind of gives it a better effect. Alright, so start painting a little bit of the edges. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, because this is going to be a zombie bite. There we go. As you can see, the black kind of gives it a little bit more depth to it. It makes the cut a little bit more severe. So, since we kind of mixed a little bit of the black with the red, I'll go ahead and put some more black. Another good alternative for the edges of the cut is if you have that I think it's called creepy skin or something like that, or even if you have wax, that'll work just perfect to make the edges a little bit more pop out a little bit more. But since this is a budget tutorial, I'm really not going to go that route, because it has to be affordable for everyone. So there's that. Now you want to start making the bruising and all the effects on the outside. So generally what I like to do is use purple. And remember, since the dark colors are really strong, they'll overpower a lot of stuff. So try not to use too much of the dark colors. Kind of just spread it out on there. I'm a righty, so sorry if it looks funny if I'm painting kind of funny. So you just kind of spread it around. Give it that infected look. It's not looking good. You might want to go to the hospital. Alright. Make sure you don't see any white in there anywhere, because it kind of destroys the illusion a little bit, if you know what I mean. So purple, red. Get that in there. Remember, it doesn't have to be a super duper perfect, because zombies are not perfect. Yeah. Starting to look like a little zombie infection bite there, huh? Start making some more infection illusions. There we go. How does that look, guys? Does that look like a zombie bite to you? Not yet? Alright, let's keep going. Just to give it a little bit more effect. And there you go. Now you're ready for the real effect. This is the moment you've been waiting for. I know it. The gruesome, bloody, oh yeah. Kind of just spread it around a little bit. Yep. Now the thing about this blood is it dries pretty fast, so if you're going to a zombie event or Halloween event and you want that fresh zombie bite look, I recommend you doing it at the event, or go buy that it's like a corn syrup based blood, and that should last a little longer than this, if not forever. But you can add as much blood as you want, as little blood as you want. You know, if you're starting to coagulate already, kind of just let it drip down. Yeah, see how it looks in the mirror? Looks like a real bite. Well, that's pretty much the end of this tutorial. If you want to modify this, feel free to. You're not limited to just what I showed you. Hopefully you guys can pull this off and be the attention of the party or whatever it is that you're doing. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and like my videos. Thanks again. See ya.
The virus has completely devastated over 150 of the world's major regions and is spreading rapidly. At this point in time, we know of only one method of killing the creatures: destroy the brain. Be on the guard of any loved ones who may have recently been in any sort of contact with the infected. And if you find yourself in a threatened position, please do not hesitate to act. Again, this is not a test. This is not a joke. We as a species are overwhelmed. We are outnumbered.